Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming another perfume haul for you, and I am so excited about every single fragrance in this haul. This is probably my favorite haul to date. I have 8 fragrances here, and you can get every single one of these perfumes on feelingsexy.com.au. You guys know how I feel about Feeling Sexy. Like, I know I talk about them all the time, but they are my favorite website ever. They are incredible, and they sell, this is a thing that I just quickly want to say, I'm not going to talk about it too long, but they sell really rare, like unique fragrances. And little tip here guys, they also sell discontinued fragrances, because I've actually been on Feeling Sexy kind of browsing around. I watch so many YouTube fragrance reviewers that it's insane. I watch so many, and I've actually heard a few of them talk about like some of their favorite discontinued fragrances. And just for curiosity, like this is so strange, just for curiosity, I'll go onto Feeling Sexy and I'll see it on Feeling Sexy. So that's just quickly what I wanted to say, that like they sell really amazing, unique, rare, hard to find fragrances. So I just want to say that, and you will see in this haul that there is a few fragrances in here that are really hard to find online, which is really cool. So I love them so much. So yeah, pricing is great, customer service, everything about them is so fantastic. So I just quickly wanted to say that. Let's get into this haul. I don't want to make this too rambly. And please follow me on Instagram if you would like to. It is at demi.rawling. Let's get into this haul. Okay, so let's start out with my Tom Fords. I actually have 3 Tom Ford fragrances here. I'm going to start out with probably the most popular one, at least in my opinion. This fragrance is called Noir Perfume by Tom Ford. I totally love this fragrance. Ness, if you're watching this, I know she loves this fragrance. I have smelt this many times, and it's always been on my like I want it list. Like I've always meant to kind of pick this up. It is stuck in the box. Let me get it out. Okay, so this is what the fragrance looks like, and I just have to say as well, I love the bottle. I think it's very sexy. Okay guys, what does this fragrance smell like to me? Fragrance is very personal, and when I do my haul videos, I just tell you guys what I like interpret from the fragrance. So don't take it too like seriously. Go and smell the fragrances yourself, but I always like to kind of describe what I smell personally. So for me, this is a vanilla amber cheesecake. I know that's like the really weird description, but it smells kind of spicy from the amber. And the vanilla, and like a cheesecake kind of vibe as well in there. It's very luxurious, very rich, very dense, very sexy. Like I have to say that I feel like Tom Ford Noir Perfume is probably one of the most sexy date fragrances, 100%. This is a great one for like a first date. I feel as though Noir Perfume is quite a popular Tom Ford fragrance for a good reason. I feel like this one is probably the one that if you're not really used to intense, kind of rich, opulent kind of fragrances, Noir Perfume will probably be the nicest to your nose, in my opinion, because a lot of Tom Ford's fragrances, my nose has completely changed, and I'm obsessed with really heavy, opulent, extravagant, dense kind of fragrances. But I feel like this one is quite a mass appealing fragrance from Tom Ford. So guys, go and give this one a sniff. It is just absolutely incredible. I love it so much, and that is Noir Perfume by Tom Ford. Okay, so moving on, the next Tom Ford that I got is probably the most controversial. This is obviously Black Orchid. I actually got the EDT, the Eau de Toilette, because in my opinion, I've smelt them both, the EDP and the EDT, and I've tested them both, and I actually prefer the Eau de Toilette. I think it smells a little bit more wearable, a little bit more, I don't know, I just preferred it in my opinion. Now, like I said, I feel as though Black Orchid is a very controversial fragrance. It's either you love it, you absolutely love it, or you hate it. But you cannot deny, whether you love it or hate it, you can't deny its success as a fragrance. In my opinion, Black Orchid is a masterpiece. Like, I smell this and it is probably like my favorite Tom Ford fragrance from the like kind of original line, like the normal line. Black Orchid is probably my favorite. I'm sitting here thinking of how I can explain this fragrance, and I actually think that no matter how experienced that you are with fragrance, how amazing your nose is, or how trained it is, Tom Ford Black Orchid is still one of the most complicated and complex fragrances to describe. It is so unique. It's a very special fragrance. In my opinion, this is just my take on it, it smells sweet, spicy, earthy, and a little bit woody as well. It's a beautiful fragrance. If you go and have a look at the notes, there is a major mishmash of notes in Black Orchid, but you don't smell any of them. In my opinion, I don't smell any of the notes in here. I just smell this beautifully blended, like I said, spicy, earthy, sweet kind of fragrance, and it's amazing. Black Orchid is rich and, like I said, opulent. I feel like a lot of Tom Ford fragrances are very rich and luxurious, and that's why I love them. Black Orchid is exactly that. It smells expensive. It smells beautiful. It's quite a situational fragrance, but like I said, I went for the EDT because I feel like I can wear this one a lot more than you probably could with the EDP. For me, I'm going to wear this one in the winter, at night for an event. Definitely, it's like a very fancy, in my opinion. It would go perfectly with a beautiful black dress, like a long black dress with some amazing Christian Louboutins. I feel like Black Orchid would pair perfectly with something like that. So that is Black Orchid EDT. I love it so much, guys. Go and give it a sniff. Like I said, it's definitely a huge divide. You either love Black Orchid or you absolutely despise the fragrance, but you definitely can't deny that it is a very successful fragrance no matter what. So that is Black Orchid. Guys, I am so excited that I finally own this fragrance. It's been on my list for a very long time. It is very expensive. This is one from the Tom Ford private line. I feel as though this one's quite a popular one. This is the oh so famous Noir de Noir by Tom Ford. Wow, like Noir de Noir is a breathtaking fragrance in my opinion. It is an exquisite fragrance. I feel as though, like I said, this one is more of a popular one from the private line. First of all, I have to say I love the packaging. I think they look very expensive, they look very beautiful. I just love them. Anyway, I feel like Tuscan Leather, Tobacco Vanille, obviously, Oud Wood. There's a few others that are very popular, and I feel like Noir de Noir sits in that little kind of popular, everyone loves it kind of thing. Noir de Noir. Oh my god, it is the most sexy, romantic scent. I've seen a lot of people say that this smells like sex, and I totally agree. I have to agree with you guys on that one. It does smell, to me, it smells like a date night scent. It smells very romantic, very sexy. If I have to explain what this smells like, in my opinion, Noir de Noir smells like a dark chocolate filled with rose liqueur. Like biting into a dark chocolate that's filled with rose liqueur. Oh my god, that to me, that's what it smells like, because it has this little bit of like this wine kind of thing going on in there. But to me, it smells, yeah, like I said, a dark chocolate with like rose liqueur inside of it. It is so beautiful, you guys. Go and smell this one. Like I said, it's Tom Ford fragrances are, you either really love them or you really hate them. I love so many of Tom Ford's fragrances. I love like all of the private line, to be honest. I definitely plan to get a few more, but Noir de Noir was one that I was like, I need that in my life. It is the most beautiful, like I said, date night, romantic, sexual kind of scent. That is Tom Ford Noir de Noir. Absolutely love this one, guys. Go and give it a sniff, go and test it on. You'll either love it or you'll hate it. Like most of Tom Ford's fragrances, you either love them or you'll hate them. Oh my god, guys, I am so excited to show you this next fragrance because I have heard nobody talk about this on YouTube, nobody talk about this on Instagram. Like, I haven't seen this fragrance really anywhere. I think I've seen like maybe one photo of it in somebody's collection. I haven't seen this anywhere. And this fragrance is by the house of Martin Micallef. This fragrance is actually from the Vanille collection. And right here I have Vanille Orient. And wow. Like, wow, this was a total love at first sniff. Okay, so here we have Vanille Orient. And I have to say as well, I love the detail, how they sign the bottles. I think that it's really beautiful. Like I said, this was a love at first sniff. And I could tell you right now that if you love vanilla, if you love vanilla fragrances, if you love vanilla in your fragrances, if you're a vanilla fan, I could tell you to buy this and it would be a safe blind buy because it is that incredible. I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite vanilla fragrance that I've ever smelt. Obviously I haven't smelt all the vanilla fragrances in the world, but this one at this point in time is my absolute favorite. Oh my god, you guys, this is a deep, dark, intense, pure vanilla scent. The notes in here are amber, musk, sandalwood, orchid, and vanilla. So it's a very pure vanilla scent. To me, it just smells like vanilla, and when it dries down, it's just like a beautiful vanilla, creamy sandalwood scent. It's very, very, very like a pure vanilla scent. It smells expensive. This fragrance is actually compared to Guerlain's Spiritus du Bleu, which I haven't had the opportunity to smell, but if it smells anything like this, I need it. I need it as well, because wow, like I'm totally in love with this. Like I said, if you guys like vanilla, please check out this fragrance. Please try and get a sample, or I would say blind buy it. It's expensive, but I would definitely say it would be a safe blind buy if you like vanilla fragrances. This is amazing, like amazing, amazing, amazing. Like I said, a beautiful, deep, dark, pure vanilla. So that is by the house of M. Micallef, and that is Vanille Orient. The next fragrance that I'm going to talk about, I'm really, really, really excited to talk about. The previous fragrance that I just talked about and this one are probably the two fragrances that I really want you guys right now to go and sniff, blind buy, whatever. Like, I'm serious. You do you. But seriously, this fragrance is incredible, and this is by the house of Mancera, which I haven't actually had the opportunity to sample a lot of their fragrances. This fragrance, oh my god. So here we have Velvet Vanilla, and I haven't heard really anyone talk about this. I've heard a few people, but it definitely doesn't get enough love and enough recognition, let's get that right, for how amazing that this scent is. This was another one that I was immediately like intoxicated by the scent of this fragrance. First of all, I have to say that I think, hold on, there we go. I think that the little pouch that these fragrances come in, Mancera's fragrances come in, is really cute, but that's not important. It's what is inside of the bottle. Wow. Like, I'm not joking, you guys. This fragrance was just breathtaking. So here, like I said, we have Velvet Vanilla, and I really like the fact that the tops of these bottles are screw tops, because then you can kind of pick them up really steady like this. Not that that's like a huge thing, but you know. Oh my god, oh my god. Angels singing right now. Like, literally angels are singing. This fragrance is exquisite. Please go and look at the reviews on Fragrantica. I think that they kind of speak for themselves on this fragrance. Oh my lord. Okay, so this fragrance is actually compared to another Guerlain. It's compared to Guerlain's Angelique Noir, which again, I haven't had the opportunity to smell that fragrance, sorry, but if it smells anything like this fragrance, oh my lord. So to me, this is a beautiful, beautiful, velvety, smooth tuberose scent, but it kind of, I know this is really weird to say, it smells a bit like a bubblegum tuberose. Like, it's really sweet. It's like a really sweet tuberose, like a bubblegummy tuberose, but don't like take that too seriously. Like, it doesn't smell cheap. This doesn't smell cheap. It smells beautiful and luxurious and expensive and creamy and velvety. Like, they definitely got the name Velvet spot on. I have to say though, this fragrance is called Velvet Vanilla, but I don't really smell as much vanilla in this fragrance. I smell the vanilla about 1 hour after it's dried down into my skin. This fragrance is an absolute monstrous beast fragrance. And it's such a beautiful fragrance, but it's a beast. Like, it lasted on my skin. I'm not even joking to you guys. This fragrance right here was incredibly long lasting. I sprayed this fragrance on myself in the morning and it lasted all day. I went for a run at night and I could still smell it on me when I got back from my run and I was dripping in sweat. I could still smell Velvet Vanilla on my skin. Like, it is an absolutely incredibly long lasting fragrance. You need to go and smell this. Like, I'm sorry, you need to go and get this. You need to have this. If you like the same scents as me, you will love Mancera Velvet Vanilla. You will love it. Like I said, this beautiful velvety tuberose. It has tuberose, vanilla, pear, and angelica. They're the like notes, because I kind of memorized the notes that are in here. They're the ones that I can probably smell the most in here. So yeah, tuberose is definitely in the front there. The vanilla kind of sits in the background for me. It comes out after about an hour. And the angelica, I feel like that kind of gives it this really kind of fuzzy, fluffy, kind of smooth feeling. Oh guys, I have no words for this fragrance. Like, it literally blew me away. I also have to tell you guys that this is a huge, huge compliment getter. Every single person that I came in contact with when I was wearing this, wasn't that many people, but every single person told me that I smell amazing. So that is Mancera Velvet Vanilla. 100% recommend this one. It is to die for. Go and look at the reviews on Fragrantica. I think the reviews kind of speak for itself of how amazing that this fragrance is. I'm getting all sweaty and hot talking about these fragrances, but let's keep on going. Let's keep on powering through. The next fragrance that I'm going to talk about is from Lancôme, and this is from Lancôme's private line, which is called Maison Lancôme. And if you guys watched my last haul, I did get Oud Bouquet from Maison Lancôme, which Oud Bouquet is like in my top 5 of all time. It is an incredible fragrance, but this fragrance right here is to die for, you guys, and I'm so excited to talk about it. I'm excited to talk about every fragrance in this haul, let's be honest, but this fragrance is called Lavandes Trianon, and like the name suggests, this is a beautiful lavender base kind of fragrance. Now I have to quickly say, I'm going to open the box. This bottle is my favorite bottle I've ever seen. It is the most beautiful, artistic, stunning, elegant, expensive looking bottle. I'm just gonna actually, I never do this, but let's do a bit of a close up. Yeah, do you see that? Oh, my fingerprints all on it, that's kind of weird and kind of gross. And this also has a magnetic cap. I usually don't do like detailed things on the bottle because I don't usually really care about bottles, but I have to say that's probably my favorite bottle that I own. I think it is absolutely stunning. Okay, Lavandes Trianon. What does it smell like? This is the most stunning, just delectable, gourmand lavender that I've ever smelled. Lavandes Trianon, to me, like the name suggests, you can definitely smell lavender, but to me, this is my description of this fragrance. It smells like a vanilla sugared cookie that's been dipped in milk that's been soaked with lavender, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So a vanilla sugared cookie dipped in warm milk that's soaked with lavender. That's what this fragrance smells like to me, to a T. I have to say as well, this fragrance is beast mode. So out of this entire haul, these 2 fragrances right here were the fragrances that lasted like ridiculously long, like annoyingly long on my skin. They did not quit. They lasted all day. When I went for my run, and when I run, I drip in sweat. My entire body is wet from head to toe. That's really gross, yummy. And these 2 fragrances were the only 2 that I could strongly smell on my skin, and that was one spray. I could strongly smell both of these fragrances on my skin when I went for a run and came back. I just wanted to let you guys know that, but Lavandes Trianon, I'm really excited to own this because to me, I feel like this is the perfect fall winter kind of cozy fragrance that just makes you feel like warm and cozy, and it's just beautiful. And I feel like a guy would love smelling this on a woman's skin because it smells delectable. Like I said, a beautiful lavender gourmand. Go and have a look at the reviews, go and see if you might like it, but to me, oh my god, if you like gourmands, this is definitely one to try. It's a different take on a gourmand, but different in the best way possible. So that is Lavandes Trianon by Maison Lancôme. Let's take one more moment to appreciate that exquisite packaging because I think it is to die for. Okay, so finally to finish off this haul, I have 2 fragrances from the house of Mugler or Mugler. I really don't know, guys. Is it Mugler or is it Mugler? Like, I know it's not Terry Mugler anymore, so is it Mugler or Mugler? Just let me know because I feel like an idiot if I pronounce something wrong. So the first fragrance that I have from the house of Mugler, I have not heard, again guys, I have not heard anyone in the history of YouTube talk about this fragrance, and I do not know why. This fragrance is an absolute masterpiece in my opinion. Feeling Sexy are the only website that I've ever known to carry such kind of rare, unique fragrances, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I just wanted to just say that. It's definitely worth having a little browse on their site just to see. If you guys have like a discontinued fragrance that you love and you can't find anymore, definitely go onto Feeling Sexy and have a look because like I said, they do carry a lot of rare, unique scents like this fragrance that I'm about to talk about because I haven't seen anyone talk about this. I haven't seen it online anywhere. Go and look at the reviews again on Fragrantica because everyone loves this fragrance. Okay, so this fragrance is called Mirror de Majesties. Okay, so I know it translates to Mirror of Majesties. So I'm just going to say that because I don't want to sound like a dick. So this fragrance is called, like I said, Mirror of Majesties, and this is from the Mirror collection. First of all, can we just take a moment? I think that Mugler do very extravagant, amazing kind of packaging, although it's not always my taste. This fragrance, first of all, look at this box that it comes in. That's all covered in my handprints, which is gross. That bottle is so beautiful in my opinion, and it's so high quality. Like, I wish that all of Mugler's packaging was like this sort of quality, because it just looks amazing. The cap is so heavy. The cap's almost heavier than the bottle. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's my reaction to this fragrance. How does this fragrance smell to me personally? This is the sexy nighttime version of Ambre Nuit by Christian Dior. If you love Ambre Nuit, you need this fragrance right now. I could tell you to go and blind buy it and you would be in love. You would be in love, obsessed. If you want the nighttime, sexy, sweeter, intense version of Ambre Nuit, this is it right here. The notes that I can smell the most in this fragrance is obviously the amber. It's a beautiful amber, spicy, sweet, creamy kind of fragrance. It is absolutely incredible. Like I said, the most simple way that I can explain how this smells is the nighttime, intense, darker, sexier version of Ambre Nuit. So if you love Ambre Nuit, I can guarantee that you would love this scent. In here we have amber, obviously is the leading note in this fragrance. It has jasmine, which in my opinion, jasmine is a very sexy white floral, and that's what kind of sexes it up a bit. And also cardamom, which gives it a little bit more of the spiciness. Not too much, but it's definitely spicier than Ambre Nuit. Wow, like wow, wow, wow. This is an exquisite fragrance in my opinion. You guys all need to go and give this a sniff. If you like amber in your fragrances, oh my lord, you will love this. If you like amber, this is a no-brainer. So that is Mirror of Majesties, because I cannot pronounce that in French, by Mugler. So my final fragrance, like I said, is another one by Mugler, and this fragrance is from their Les Exceptions line, and this fragrance is called Over the Musk, and I have to give props to this massive, beautiful, extravagant box that it comes in. Wait till you guys see this box. It's very expensive, very amazing. I think, like I said, Mugler do really good packaging. I don't like kind of like the Alien and the Angel Muse and all that sort of packaging. I like their more kind of exclusive fragrances. I love the packaging of them. So comes in this beautiful, like this is like a high quality box that it comes in, and you slip this off like that. And in here, like I said, the fragrance that I have is called Over, can you see that? There we go. This one is called Over the Musk. And I have to say that I have a little story behind this fragrance if you guys would like to know. I'm gonna tell it anyway. I know some of you guys hate that I talk so much, but I don't care. I talk so much, I'm sorry. I sprayed this fragrance on the back of my hand and it reminded me of something, and I couldn't put my finger on what it reminded me of, and then it clicked and I said, this fragrance smells like my dad. And I don't know what it is, because this fragrance isn't masculine. It doesn't smell like a man's fragrance. It doesn't smell anything like that. It's a beautiful, sweet, gourmand musk. A really clean, just imagine like a really clean musk, but got this like gourmand touch to it. Very soft, very skin scent. It doesn't project, doesn't have any sillage or projection whatsoever. It sits so beautifully and close to the skin, really, really, really beautifully. And it's more like, yeah, like I said, it's a skin scent. If my skin could produce a scent, if I could have my skin could smell like something, 100% without a doubt I would want it to smell like this, because like I said, it's a clean musk that has this gourmand touch to it. It smells like a little bit sweet, like a really light marshmallow almost. But like I said, I sprayed this on the back of my hand, I smelled it and I couldn't put my finger on what it reminded me of, and I went, oh my god, this reminds me of my dad. And I don't know, some of you guys may know this, but my dad passed away many years ago. So to me, to smell this fragrance and to have it remind me of my dad was something that was really nice and really comforting, and I really want to wear this one a lot now, because I don't know what the heck reminds me of my dad, but it literally was like me hugging my dad. And this is the craziest thing about my little story, is that my sister came over when I got all my perfumes. She loves to kind of sniff them with me. And this was on a different day. So she comes over, she pulls this fragrance out, she sprays it on her. I'm not joking, you guys, right now. I wouldn't make this up. You can't make this up. I wouldn't make this up. She sprayed it on her and she goes, oh my God. And I said, what? And she goes, this smells like Tony, which is our stepdad. She said, without me prompting her, I didn't tell her, I didn't say, doesn't this remind you of our dad? Doesn't this remind you of our dad? And it absolutely blew my mind that she said that separately by herself, that this fragrance smelled like our stepdad, Tony, who has also passed away many years ago as well. This fragrance reminds me of my dad, and it reminds my sister of our stepdad. So I don't know what it is in this fragrance, but it reminded us both of our stepdad and dad, which is so crazy to me because I didn't, like, I'm sorry that I'm going into this story so much, but it literally, just imagine that happening to you. Like, it blew my mind that we both kind of on our own thought that this fragrance smelled like our stepdad or dad. So it was such a crazy moment. I was like literally tripping out. It's a very, very, very soft fragrance. It sits really close to the skin. This isn't gonna project. Nobody's gonna be able to smell it when you walk in a room or when you're next to them. This is a fragrance that when the wind blows, somebody will be able to smell it and they will be absolutely blown away. When somebody gives you a hug, they will be able to smell it. It's one of those fragrances. I have to say that yes, this is a skin scent, but it lasts so long on the skin. Like, I sprayed this, like I said, I sprayed it on the back of my hand and this lasted like a good 6 hours, 6 to 8 hours on my skin as a skin scent. It was so beautiful. I'm really excited that I own a fragrance that now reminds me of my dad and my sister. It reminds her of our stepdad. So I think that's really amazing that I have something like that in my collection, that I can spray this on me now and like it brings me back to those sort of memories, which is amazing. To me, you can wear this one all year round because it does sit so closely to the skin, and it isn't overly sweet. It's not overly warm. It's nothing like that. It's just this beautiful, like I said, a beautiful clean musk with a gourmand touch. It almost smells like I said, a little bit like a little marshmallowy touch to it. Beautiful, guys. Love it so much. So that is Mugler Over the Musk. I hope that you enjoyed this fragrance haul. I honestly had such an amazing time filming this haul because, like I said, every single one of these fragrances just impressed me so much, and I'm totally in love with every single one. I'm always in love with my fragrance hauls. I only get scents that I know I'm gonna love, but I have to tell you guys real quick, if I have to recommend 2 fragrances to you to actually buy right this very second, get off my video and go and buy them, it would be these 2, because I know if you like the same scents as me. This one is the vanilla, this one is the bubblegummy tuberose. I know that you will love both of these fragrances. Like I said, Feeling Sexy are like the only people that carry this line from Micallef. I know I keep repeating myself, I might sound like a broken record, but Feeling Sexy do carry like a huge range of fragrances. And I actually have to quickly put this in there. I've never seen a website carry so many fragrances by Micallef. So if you love Micallef, if you're a Micallef fan, definitely go and check out Feeling Sexy's range, because like I said, I've never seen anyone carry this line. This fragrance is a hidden gem in my opinion. Compared to Spiritueuse du Bleu Vanille, this one's compared to Angelique Noir. Go and smell them both, go and buy them both. Amazing fragrances, guys. But like I said, this entire haul is amazing. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Yeah, I really appreciate all of you guys subscribing to me. All of you guys, I appreciate you guys so much. I love replying to your comments and reading your comments and how much you guys support me and how much you guys also love fragrances. It makes me really happy. Have you guys ever talked to somebody about fragrance that doesn't give a shit? And it is so sad, it's so heart-crushing, because you wanna be able to like get into a huge conversation about fragrance, but just some people just aren't into it. So I love this community that we can talk about it all. So I just wanted to quickly say that. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please follow me on Instagram if you would like to. It is at demi.rawling. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.